number 34, Casey Chester. In the middle, number 21, Joey Young. Number 32, Chad Thielemeyer. Number 31, Jade Wells. As we're set for the kickoff of this final ball game of the 1992 season, as the Redskins set to receive Highland Rebels with a 6-3 record, and the kick's going to go over and out of bounds on about the 29-yard line. And I believe the Redskins let them kick that again, as they can option to take the ball there or have them to re-kick.
I would imagine that ball is just a little bit harder to kick now, as cold as it is.
No, it is. What is the temperature, Ron? Somewhere around probably 35 degrees?
Easy, yeah, 35. I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
The Redskins are going to take the ball there. The ball was up near the 35-yard line, so they're going to take the ball there. The Redskins will take over first down and 10 from their own 35, as number 14, Paul Morris, in at quarterback. Number 60, Matt Morris, the center. Young and Martin in the backfield. Martin's to the left. Joey Young with the ball, and Joey Young picks up about 5 yards on the play. As Joey Young fighting to get outside, picks up near the 40 for a 5-yard pickup. Number 21, Joey Young. Offensively for the Redskins, number 60, Matt Morris is the center. Number 77, Alex Phillips is the one guard. Number 74, Greg Kildout, another guard. Number 56, Trey Hall at a tackle. And I believe 62, Brian Perry at the other tackle. Jade Wells, the tight end. Give Joey Young up the middle. Young's got the first down and more. And Joey Young's all the way down to the 49-yard line of Highland on a good run by Joey Young. And a pickup about 11 yards for Joey Young on that play. Puts the ball down at the 49-yard line of the Rebels. Opening drive of the ball game, Redskins pick up the first down. As 1st and 10 are the Redskins. And we got an official timeout. There's a little equipment problem. Number 34, Casey Chester, put wide out to the right.
As I thought Wells was out, but it looks like Wells is playing tonight.
Jade Wells did take a hard hit at the end of the ball game, and may have had a twisted knee, but he's out there tonight. Give up the middle, Martin, and Martin picks up close to another 5 yards. Martin picks up, give him about 4 on the play. Will be 2nd down now and 6. There's the ball near the 45-yard line. Number 12, Jeremy Presley, split wide left. Chester split to the right. As Joey Young with the ball. Young trying to get away, but unable to get anything as he's brought down there near the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. Be 3rd down and 6.
Matt Williams, number 48.
Be 3rd and 6 for the Redskins. As Redskins come in this ball game with a record of 6-3, trying to go 7-3. Also Highland with a record of 6-3. Back to pass is Morris. Pass is incomplete. Trying to hit Casey Chester. Pass a little bit low. And the Redskins now with 4th down. We're going to punt the ball to the Rebels. Shane Martin, number 33, set to punt. Line of scrimmage is the 46 of Highland. And Martin's got the ball. Pass. And Sippard's out there. He has got it. He's got it. 1st and 10. And there's no flag on the play. Martin turns into a quarterback.
He sure did.
As he hit Jeremy Sippard down here. Jeremy.
Wide open.
Jody Sippard. Jody. Got Jeremy on the line. Jody Sippard down here on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Highland 22 on the fake punt. Morris with the ball. And Morris is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage as looked like a busted play. No place to go for Paul Morris, number 14, the senior quarterback. Playing his last ball game for the Redskins here tonight. It'll be 2nd down now, and loss of about a half a yard on the play, so we'll call it 2nd and 11 for the Redskins. Ball at the 29 2-yard line of Highland. And off outside Martin. And Martin's trying to get outside. Can't do it. Gets down close to the 16.
Number 82.
They mark it at the 17-yard line. So to bring up a big third down play now for the Redskins. Third and about 5 off the 17-yard line of Highland. Opening drive of the ball game. The big play on the fake punt. The pass from Martin to Jody Sifford. As we got an injured Highland player
Official
there
time.
going out of the ball game. Offensive line, number 60, Matt Morris. And this offensive line has played real well this year. They've gave Morris plenty of time to pass, done some excellent blocking. As Alex Phillips and Derek Hill out of the guards. Third down now, back to pass, and pass is incomplete, trying to hit Jeremy Presley down inside the 10 at about the 8. We're going to have a field goal attempt by number 22, Robert Gates, now for the Redskins. The line of scrimmage will be the 17-yard line. As number 12, Jeremy Presley, will be the holder. Number 22's Robert Gates is set to attempt the extra point.
And the clock kicks off.
And Redskins going to have to take a timeout here. As didn't have enough players on the field, I believe, on that play. The Redskins take a timeout here. Robert Gates will be attempting a field goal. The line of scrimmage, or the field goal attempt, will come from the 27-yard line. So 4th down and 5 for the Redskins. Okay, we're set for a field goal attempt here with 9:10 left to go in the first quarter. Robert Gates set to attempt the extra point. And there's a snap, and there's a kick, and the kick is no good, off to the right, and boy, that ball is like a chunk.
It is. With this cold weather, you just can't get any distance on the ball.
So the Highland Rebels take over the ball after the field goal attempt of the Redskins, and the Redskin defense goes on the field. Okay, with 9:09 left to go, first quarter, Highland Rebels get their first possession of the ball game. As the line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line.
And he is
up the middle and swarmed by a host of the Redskins. Martin, 33, in there, along with 81 McFall, 21 Joey Young, 51 Chris Hinkle, and also 56 Trey Hall, and 36 Sifford is swarming the Redskins. No gain on the play. Matter of fact, lost maybe a foot as the ball is back inside the 20-yard line. Highland noted for having a wide open offense. Back to pass. Pass is the quarterback. That's an offense.
The person is a McFall blocking.
Back over number 81, John McFall. McFall drops him for a big loss. And I believe John McFall fired up.
He sure is.
As McFall drops him for about a 6-yard loss.
Easy 6-yard
A little more than that.
15 yards to go for the Rebels.
About a 5-yard loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 15. The ball at the 14-yard line of Highland. 3rd and 15 for Highland, and they do come in with a reputation of having a wide open attack. Back to pass is the quarterback. Pass downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. And the Redskin fans want a pass interference on the play. And Highland coach over there, he's wanting a pass interference on the Redskins. I think we'll
just leave it alone.
That one was a good call, a no call. As pass receiver more or less stopped. So 4th down, 9:15 for Highland. 7:46 left to go, first quarter. Highland now with 4th down. The punter is standing on his goal line. Line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line. Back deep, Jeremy Baltz to receive the kick. High. And he does get the punt away, and it's a good punt. Yes, he was very lucky to get that away, but Highland punter did a good job. as Jeremy Boss, number 44, fair caught the ball, and Redskins are in excellent field position on the 43-yard line of Highland. The Redskins starting off in good field position. And they moved the ball down last time and couldn't get it in as the field goal attempt was no good, and now back on offense. And off Joey Young. Joey Young picks up about 7 yards on the play. Joey down to the 36-yard line of Highland. A pickup of about, let's give him 6 yards on the play. Be second down and 4. Redskins now up the line, second and 4. Joey Young, and Young gets inside the 35 to the 34. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be third down and 1. Ball at the 34-yard line. Presley goes wide to the left. Chester to the right. Jody Sifford, 36, is in at tight end. Young and Martin in the backfield. And Martin's got the first down. Martin's down to about the 32. First and 10 for the Redskins there. And you know, run on a cold night like tonight, so it's not nearly as cold as it was last year when we played Highland up in Highland.
I do have to admit to that. I sure do.
But first down and 10 now for the Redskins. And now Joey Young, and Joey Young is down to about the 30. Pickup of a couple. You know, Ryan, watching those the last series and this one, Joey Young's going to break one of those in a minute.
He sure is.
Very close, a step or two from getting big yardage. Second down and 8 now for the Redskins. Line of scrimmage to 30. Handoff Martin, and Martin's going to get a couple down to about the 27. That'll bring up another third down play for the Redskins. This one will be a third and 7 from the 27 of Highland. 5:45 left to go. First quarter, no score in the ball game. Sifford out wide right. Chester in the slot. Presley to the left. Back to pass is Morris, and Morris is going to be sacked back there. A little early whistle as Morris was, I think, still going to try to throw the ball. So I don't know what happened there. Is they had a blitz on apparently. Yeah, Morris still would have had a chance to throw the ball, but early whistle. The fourth down now for the Redskins, and about 13 yards as Martin is set to punt. And there's a snap, and Martin punts it this time. And the ball's going to be taken down the 8-yard line. Oh, he is hit. And he was swarmed, and a good hit in there. I don't know who made it, but Balt's in there. Sifford.
Number 77.
78. 77 is Alex Phillips. 78. Also in on the tackle there is Sean Smith. But somebody come in there and laid a heavy lick on the ball carrier. So Highland now will take over the ball just inside their own 15-yard line. 4:50 left to go. First quarter, no score. Highland with their second possession of the ball game. Give up the middle. Oh, he is going. As he's swarmed in there by Trey Hall, also 51, Chris Hinkle, 36 Sifford, little 10 Stephen Malone, and Shane Martin, 33, also in there.
Let's see what the number 56 Trey Hall.
He's playing a good ball game.
He sure is.
He's been an outstanding offensive and defensive player for the Redskins, and he is a senior playing his last ball game, and we'll go over all those seniors again for you. As number 21 Joey Young playing on the defensive line as a senior, and playing his last ball game for the Redskins. Back to pass is the quarterback.
A little short screen.
Pass is complete. Stop there by Sifford, and 32 Chad Tiedemeyer, also 33 Shane Martin. It's going to be short of the first down by just a little bit. It's going to be less than a yard. So third down now and about a half a yard to go for a first down. Highland yet to pick up a first down. But here with third down and less than a yard, the ball just inside the 25 of Highland. So third and about a half a yard. Handoff right side, and
He's stopped.
I don't believe he got the first down.
I don't believe so either.
It's going to be close. Yeah, he did. First
Got
down.
the first down?
They mark it across the 25. I thought they were going to mark it down inside the 25, but they're saying he got over it. So first and 10 for Highland. As 21, Joey Young checks out. Cornerback's number 44, Jeremy Baltz. And number 32, Chad Tiedemeyer. Safeties, 34, Casey Chester, 24, Brandon Sisco. As the Redskins in a little different offense, or defense tonight, as give off the right side and still on his feet. Now he's swarmed. They pick up about 7, and we won't dare. We'll just say the whole defensive team was in on that time.
I bet you 56 comes up somewhere. There he is.
You bet. Trey Hall and 56 is on the bottom, but that was they get to the ball real well. Redskins have done that all year long and done an excellent job of it. Very quick. And they pursue the ball real well, and the coaches are well pleased with this team and the way they played. And that's been one of the reasons. As 65, Craig Baltz is in now on the defensive front. Second down and 2 for Highland. Give off right side, and penalty flag on the play, but pick up the first down.
Oh, we've got
the ball, and Brandon Sisco's got the ball and down to about the 4-yard line. As somehow Brandon Sisco come out of that ball, and we'll see what the penalty play is. And apparently it's going to be on Highland.
It is on Highland.
Have the ball down at about the 5-yard line. And a fumble over there. Brandon Sisco comes up with it, returns it all the way down to about the 4-yard line.
I think he learned his lesson last week. Remember, Brandon went down on his knee over here on this side.
He had one there last week.
He sure did. This time he picked it up.
That one squirted out. Of course, the play was away from us. We couldn't see what happened, but we know what a big play that fumble recovery can be. Redskins won a ball game this year against Ridgecrest with no time on the clock. The ball is sitting squarely on the 5-yard line. So big break for the Redskins here as they've got the ball first down and goal on the 5. Jeremy Baltz in the backfield with Young and Martin. Give to Martin, and Martin is down close to the 1. Let's see where they mark it. Going to mark it at about the 2. 2:03 left to go, first quarter. Redskins, second down and goal from the 2. As that offensive line gets some excellent blocking there, and we got a timeout. It's just an equipment problem. Now we're set. Redskins now up the line, second down, goal to go. Ball on the 2-yard line. And offensive line doing a good job trying to move them out. Give to Martin.
He's in there.
Number 33, Shane Martin, takes it over from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are on the board here with a minute 42 left to go in the first quarter after the big fumble recovery and return down to the 5 by number 24, Brandon Sisco. And I believe the clock's frozen, Ron. It's 4 points.
4 points, I believe it's 7.
Robert Gates, 22, setting to attempt the extra point. Kick is down. Yep. And
it's good.
It is good. The Redskins lead this ball game 7-0 with a minute 42 left to go in the first quarter.
There's one of those kicks again, Gary. One of them scatter kicks.
Redskins set to kickoff now after the touchdown. Score 7-0 with a minute 42 left in the first quarter. Joey Young, number 21, set to kickoff. Also on the kickoff team, number 41, Jeremy Haynes. Some more for you. Ball's going to be taken on about the 12-yard line by Highland. And he's going to be dragged down there by number 21. I'll make that 44, Jeremy Baltz. So Jeremy Baltz, 44. Number 44. Drags down the ball carrier on about the kickoff return man, about the 27. Of course, Jeremy Boss, also a senior on this team. And we'll try to get all those in the ball game right now. Number 40, Jerry Fears. The seniors are Joey Young, 21, 36, Sifford, 56, Trey Hall, and Jeremy Boss. That's the seniors in the ball game right now. Give up the middle, and he is stopped down by number 33, Shane Martin, for a short gain. And a good play by number 33, Shane Martin. And Martin just a sophomore, and we can kind of tell you Martin is a sophomore. 32, Chad Hulemeyer, sophomore. 40, Jerry Fears, a sophomore. And I believe that's all the sophomores that's on the field right now. Number 81, McFall, a junior. Highland back to pass. It's quarterback draw, and he's smothered. Number 10, or number 40, Fears there. Also Hall and Joey Young, as that was a quarterback draw. He was just going to go back and looked like he was going to pass and then take the ball up the middle. And boy, that quick defense. And Ron, I've really enjoyed watching the Redskins play this year. This
has been an enjoyable
exciting team to watch. They give 100%.
And they've come a long way.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
After the first game, it didn't look too promising, but came back and played real well. Pass over the middle. It's intercepted. Number 44, Jeremy Boss. And now they're saying that he didn't.
Looked good from here.
Yeah, he did, too.
He did it. They look good from this side.
I thought so, too. The official, I thought the official was calling it incomplete, but Jeremy Boss comes up with interception.
As Highland is changing back and forth, they just can't get their game together, evidently.
Well, lots got to do with the Redskins, and they've come ready to play tonight. The Redskins are playing loose and have done an excellent job so far. They've got the ball on the 33-yard line. It's the first quarter in. The Redskins lead the ball game 7-0 over the Highland Rebels.
Once again, we're in Scooter receiving.
And Sisco can't turn the corner. He picks up the yard, maybe, as the Rebel defense converged on him there. So a gain of about 1. Second down and 9.
All right, switch gloves. We're going from one end to the other.
I've got my gloves tonight. As temperature in the low 30s, but not too bad. Second down and 9 for the Redskins. Casey Chester with the ball. Chester's pass is intercepted. Intercepted by the Rebels. And a lot of grain down here. And he's knocked out of bounds. Finally, way down on the 32-yard line of the Redskins, as Chester trying to get that ball on the halfback pass to Presley. And so Highland comes up with their first big break of the ball game. The ball at the 34-yard line of the Redskins with 11:13 left to go, second quarter. And so the Redskins now faced with a little problem of their own here. They've had Highland on their end of the field the entire first quarter, but Highland now with the ball at the 34. First down and 10 as handoff to right side and picks up down close to the 25. Pick up at about 9 on the play for Highland. Tackle made it number 44, Jeremy Boss, and Chester in on the play as it's going to be second down now and 1. And I believe that was the longest running play I know Highland's had yet. And they've got a wide open offense. They like to pass. They like to run a lot of misdirection plays.
Up the middle.
Up the middle. And a good tackle in there by number 51, Chris Hinkle. But it's enough for the first down as ball down close to the 20 of the Redskins. 10:31 left in the first half. Redskins lead the ball game 7-0, but Highland, after the big interception and return, are down on the Redskin 21-yard line. The Redskin defense would like to dig in here and get that ball back. As Highland now up to the line. Handoff the right side, and he is
hit hard.
taken down there. Hit first by number 40, Jerry Fears, and spun around and down inside the 20. Just the length of the football inside the 20. So it's going to second down now, 9 for the Rebels.
For the Rebels.
So second and 9, ball just inside the 20. Back to pass is the quarterback.
Wide open.
The play, incomplete. As down on about the 5-yard line, covering over there, Tiedemeyer and also Sisco.
The only kicker.
The pass was there, just wasn't complete. You know, Redskins pretty much controlled the ball game, of course, other than the one play there. But last year, Redskins played real well over Highland, and of course had a 6-0 lead. And they scored on the last play of the game. You remember that? And won the ball game 7-6. So Highland now with a third down and 9. Redskins like to hold here. Back to pass is the quarterback. And quarterback still with the ball. Pass is intercepted. And he's saying he's out of bounds. Casey Chester comes up with the ball down on about the 8-yard line, but they're saying Chester was out of bounds.
Chester or Sifford? 36 Sifford, wasn't it?
I believe Chester's the one that came up with the ball, but we're going to see a field goal attempt by Highland, and they do have a kicker, Ron. I don't know how accurate he is, but he can certainly boom that ball. We was watching him kick in the warm-up from back 35 yards or so this one's going to come from the 26-yard line.
This is where the defense.
Dead center of the field. Redskins are high snap.
Oh, the loose ball.
Redskins. And he's nailed. And there first, number 32, Chad Tiedemeyer. The Redskin defense comes up and does it again.
They sure do. Good field position, too.
They've done it all year long.
As we get a Highland player slowly getting up.
And it was a high snap. And, you know, cold weather will do that. Cold weather will make you do things that you don't normally do. And Highland, or the Redskins now have the ball out on their own 42-yard line. And this Redskin defense has done it all year long. They've come up with big plays and have made things happen. Give Joey Young.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone, Gary. He's got it. He's gone. Oh.
Down to the 31. Penalty flag on the play.
Well, they ought to be.
Penalty flag. Well, I told you Joey was going to break.
He was opening up and ready to shoot through. I seen when he was going. I thought,
and penalty is going to be against the Redskins, I believe. It happened at the end of the play, and probably it's going to be a clip.
It's got to be.
But nevertheless, it's just going to be back at 15 yards from the point.
But an excellent run by Joey Young.
Good run by Joey Young.
Good run.
So Redskins going to have the ball at the 46-yard line of Highland. It's going to be a clip, but the Redskins do move the ball down. Had a good run by Joey Young, number 21. First down and 10 now for the Redskins. Handoff Martin right side. And still going. Down inside the 40 at the 38. A good hard run by Martin. Looked like he was going to be thrown for no gain or drop for no gain. And
I'll tell you one thing about Martin. Once when you think he's about ready to be thrown down for a loss, he just keeps on busting through the line.
Thing about Shane Martin, he's not down till he's down.
That's right.
And he keeps fighting, and sometimes you can slip away from those tackles and gain extra yardage, and that's what Shane Martin did that time. Second down now and 3. Martin has got the first down. He's across the 35 down to the 34. Shane Martin having a good night, and I believe the Redskins have seen something on film that leads them to believe they can run against this Highland Rebel team, and they've done just that.
That's a hit.
8:24 left to go, first half. Redskins lead it 7-0, and pretty much control the ball game. They'd like to put another score on the board if they could. Handoff Martin, he's got some room over there, and
hitting hard.
Another first down as he's down to the 25-yard line, and Martin just bowls him over there, and he's down to the 25, and he's going to be about a yard, about a half a yard. short of the first down. A good run by Shane Martin. Second down and 1.
Just short of the first down.
Second and 1 for the Redskins. Ball is at the 25-yard line of Highland.
Quarterback
ball,
keeper.
and Morris trying to get outside, and Morris is going to be dropped.
Kind of a late hit there, but
Redskin fans want a late flag on that, and frankly, I do too.
kind of a late hit.
As Morris took it on a quarterback rollout and had one man to meet, but couldn't get around him. So third down now, and about it's going to be, he lost about a half a yard, so about a yard and a half for the first down. Young Martin and Jeremy Boss in the backfield. Hand off Martin. Martin's got the first down more. Martin is down to the 20-yard line. Inside the 20. So they mark him down close to the 18. So a good run by Shane Martin.
Excellent run by Martin.
Martin is running the ball very hard tonight.
Like a little freight train.
And played real good football for the Redskins this year. The Redskins now with a first and 10 inside the 20 at about the 18 of Highland. Handoff, Martin.
He's in there, Gary.
Martin's down inside the 10.
Just close.
Martin down to the 7. Martin's close to another first down. 33, Shane Martin is the workhorse here on this drive, as Martin is taking it to the Rebels. And that's just what you call this persistence. Go at them football. It's first down now as Martin picks up the first down. Give to Martin again. Martin is inside the 5 this time, down to the 4. And he just keeps working. Be second down now. Goal to go. Ball at the 4-yard line. Okay, Ron, he predicts Joey will get the ball. I say Martin will get it again. Martin with the ball, and Martin is tripped up the line of scrimmage. And he may have gotten a yard. Let's see. Where they spot the ball. No, I don't believe he got a yard, but just about no gain on the play. He may have got a half a yard. So very important play coming up here. Third down now, goal to go. Ball at the 4-yard line. Ball at the 4-yard line. The Redskins need to punch it in here. Give to Martin. Martin is touchdown.
Touchdown, Martin.
Shane Martin, number 33, takes the ball in for the touchdown, and the Redskins run the board again here at 5:21.
That was all a Martin run all the way through.
That was Martin and Martin and Martin.
Martin. I'll tell you. Good run by Mr. Martin there.
As the Redskins went to a much conservative offense from what we've seen thus far this year, and boy, they just stuffed it right down the Rebels' throat.
They just played regular football right there. Just played hard line football.
Redskins are playing real loose tonight. This is a real comfortable team. They enjoy playing. I've certainly enjoyed watching the Redskins this year. I know all the fans have. As Gates set to attempt the extra point, and the kick is up. It's good. Robert Gates adds it back to the scoreboard. And a score 14-0 with 5:21 left to go in the first half. Here's set for the kickoff here after the touchdown. And Redskins lead the ball game 14-0, 5:21 to go. And coming on the kickoff here for the Redskins, number 61, Chad Benson. And Chad's a junior. We'll try to get, I know there's a couple more players that we don't get to call their name as often as some of the others. We'll try to get those for number 63, Steve Kincaid, number 80, Joe Jansen, number 41, Jeremy Angel. As there's the kick by Joey Young. It's going to be taken down on the 15-yard line. We got whistles all over the field. Penalty flag.
I guess we were all sides.
We got an early start. As Redskins probably get to kick that one again. As they're a little bit too anxious to get down there and make that tackle.
offside against the Redskins.
And the Redskins are going to kick the ball again. Now the kick's going to come from the 35. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. And Joey Young will kick it again. Boss, Chester, Sifford, Angel, Hinkle, Sisco, Kincaid, Telemeyer, Jensen, and Vinson, all on the kickoff team, as Joey Young kicks the ball again. The ball's been taken on about the 24-yard line by Highland. And he's going to be dropped back there, swarmed back there. By number 80, Joe Jansen, number 21, Joey Young, but the first man to hit him was number 32, Chad Telemeyer. And the Redskins coach Williams, of course, told us earlier he's been real happy with his special team play. And that right there is just an indication of why he's happy about the special teams, is they've had good kick coverage, both on kickoff and punt, and they've done an excellent job this year on their special teams. And Highland now with the ball, back to pass is the quarterback, pass out in the flat, and it's going to be too long covering over there, number 44, Jeremy Ball. As Highland trailing the ball game 14-0 here with 4:56 left to go in the first half. Opened up the pass, and one of the things I've heard about Highland, they will throw the ball 20, 25 times a game. They haven't done that much passing yet in this ball game. But they do have two people that can throw. Of course, the quarterback they've got now is Ryder, and they have another back there that can pass too, and they will throw the halfback pass. So back to pass is the quarterback. Pass is complete, and he is knocked down out on about the 35-yard line.
Official timeout.
Of course, Highland comes into the ball game. Their losses have been to Greene County Tech, and of course they lost to Rivercrest and to Corning last week. They played Corning a real good game.
They played them real good, hard game.
And Highland always they'll play you hard regardless of the record. But they come in 6-3. As we said earlier, no playoff in the picture for either team. But the Redskins and the Rebels always play tough ball game against each other. And of course, the big game over at Corning tonight, Rivercrest and Corning, the two undefeated teams in the conference. Third down now and 2. And he's got the first down, and out over the 45 to about the 47, Jeremy Baltz, and also Chester in there. And 32, Chad Telemeyer. Probably brings him down, but it's the first down. With 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half. We've got
Once again, tonight, Gary, we'd like to thank our sponsors, too. They've been great to us this year. Helped out support this team and bring it back to you, folks.
That's right. We certainly appreciate the businesses that sponsor the playback. Back to pass is Highland. Pass over the middle, complete. And it's up for a first down. Telemeyer in on the tackle, also Jody Sifford. As Highland now comes out with
passing game.
Another first down. Going to the quick pass, and we said earlier, the report that they've got in Highland, they can't pass. They've got a good ball team. Redskins got a good defense, as they've shown all year long, and the big play earlier in the ball game. Handoff outside, and he's got some room over there. Finally brought down. Not until he got inside the 30-yard line. At about the 27.
Pushed that up in the backfield there. Ran it around the left side there and shoved it down their throat.
He's got a hell of a lot of room over there, and a lot of that misdirection. Those backs are going all directions in the backfield. They run their offense well. Highland with the ball now at the 27. Give up the middle. And
he stopped.
Brought down there on a hard tackle by Jody Sifford, number 36. And boy, oh boy,
And Siffer's had a great year this year.
Siffer's had an outstanding year. He plays that linebacker position real well.
Gonna miss him next year.
Sure is, but we'd like to remind everybody, even though this is the end of the football season, basketball season will be cranking up here in just a short while, and Jody Sifford, along with the rest of the Redskin basketball team, back to pass. The quarterback intercepted Sifford.
Plenty coverage. Young Sifford.
He's 30, down to the 30-yard line. Jody Sifford.
As we've seen him this year do that several times.
I guess we bragged on Jody a few times.
We sure did.
Brings the ball back to the 30-yard line of Highland. And a Redskin defense just keeps coming up with the big plays all year long. And Ron, the worst thing I could see about this ball game, and I've said it all week long, was, you know, all the guys sitting around talking about football. Boy, I hate this is our last game.
I
wish
me
we had
both.
another one.
I wish we were going to the playoffs.
I do too.
They deserve to go to the playoffs.
This, in my opinion, is the best team in the conference, the best all-around team. And off Joey Young. Joey is
he's hurting.
25, down to 20, down to the 17. Close to the 16-yard line is Joey Young, number 21. And picked another first down for the Redskins with 2:24. And the Redskins with plenty of time to put another score on the board.
With 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the half. First half, I should say. I'm getting this half stuff down pretty good now, Gary.
You're doing better.
They got to be better last game. Yep.
Redskins now up the line with a 1st and 10. The line of scrimmage is 17 of Highland. Give to Martin. Martin is down inside the 15 at about the 13.
I don't even try to guess yet, Gary, because they moved that ball about as fast as I figured out where they got it. They
At the 13-yard line. So Redskins with a minute 58. Trying to add to their 14-0 lead here in the first half. As we said earlier, Ron, I really wish the Redskins had another ball game. They have really played good, and they have a ball plan. You can tell it. Hand off to Martin. Martin up the middle, and Martin is down inside the 10 at about the 8. And he's close to another first down. Now they move it back a little bit.
I know, that's what I mean. The minute you think you got it where it is, they're moving it back.
Well, you know, that's okay. We got 3rd down and 1. You know, the way we're running on them, we should be able to pick first. Then you've got, you know, if you can get that ball on down closer to 5, then you've got 4 downs to put it in the end zone. Well, up the line, 3rd down and 1 for the Redskins. Ball at the 8-yard line. Give to Martin.
Oh, he got plenty there.
Touchdown. Penalty flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play.
Kind of curious to see what this is going to be.
Apparently it's going to be on the Redskins. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be on the Redskins.
Offsides, it looks like.
Is that the call? Martin took the ball in for the touchdown.
And that's going to pull
It's
that
going
ball.
to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to either be a personal foul or
Well, it's not clipping because it's 15.
Across with the license TJF 137. Please open your truck.
the Redskins now back. The ball is on the 15-yard line. Minute 13 to go. It's 3rd down now. At about 9.
Let's just do it again, Martin.
Is down to the 11. So Martin to the 11. The Redskins going to take a timeout here and decide what they want to do here.
We'll take a timeout with them.
They'll try to hit Sifford for those.
And we're back here.
Okay, now we're set for a field goal attempt with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in the first half. Redskins lead at 14-0. Gates set the kick.
Oh,
the
it
kick
is blocked.
And the ball's loose, and the Redskins recovered
in the end zone for touchdown.
They touched the ball, Ron. I believe the Redskins have got it. That should be a touchdown. That should be a touchdown. They're calling it a touchback.
Huh? Well, they touched it, though. Your team members touched it. Yeah, the second time.
Well, we'll see what the call is. The Rebels going to have the ball at the 20-yard line is touchdown. The call on that is the run. I believe what's on a block punt or a block kick like that, you've got to have possession of the ball. That's what it is. So Highland never got possession of it to try to run it. So that's what the call is.
So there's
the Redskins now on defense with 55 seconds left to go in the half. Highland with the ball, first down and 10. They're on 20. And out to the 22-yard line, or the 24, tackled by number 65, Craig Baltz, and 33, Martin, 36, Sifford.
That'd be 16. Would the score be 16? Pitchback? Yeah. Talk about it later.
Okay. No, it's touchback, not a safety.
Okay.
You're thinking about safety.
I'm thinking safety.
Ron's just trying to get us 2 more points.
I'm trying to get us 2 more points. I think they deserved it. I mean, that is outstanding play.
Highland now up to line, second down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 25 of the Redskins. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be cut down. A good tackle, and I think I know who that is without looking. 33, Martin. So Martin decides.
Martin's having a good goal game.
Play a little defense now.
And nothing nothing. We were just told the score here.
Highland Rebels. Ball's going to be taken down on the 26-yard line by Highland. He's going to be dropped on the 28. Tackle by number 80, Joe Jansen, number 61, Chad Benson. Those 4 guys right there are fired up. Benson, Jeremy Angel, 41, 63, Steve Kincaid get a chance to play on these special teams and do an excellent job. They get fired up for that.
As I was saying earlier, Gary, I tell you what, I wish there was another game we were talking about.
Highland now up to the line. Option play, left side. He's going to be nailed. The ball comes loose. And what a hit by number 32, Chad Thielemeyer. And, boy, when that pitch went out, Chad Thielemeyer just absolutely
had his number.
Annihilated the tailback there. And the ball comes squirting out, but there still is Highland's ball. So loss on the play of about 2.
We understand it right now at halftime with the Corning playing Rivercrest. It's 21-0 against Corning. 21 to Rivercrest and 0 for the Corning Bobcats there. So.
Highland now up the line, second down and 12, and swarmed under for a loss again. Sifford in there, 36, Martin in there. Also Trey Hall and number 51, Chris Hinkle. It's going to be third. They call it no gain, so third down and 12 for the Rebels. The ball at the 27-yard line. We just started the second half. Redskins lead the ball game 14-0 and dominated the ball game. Handoff left side.
Plenty of room.
And he's going to be enough for a first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Martin. But it is good enough for the first down, so a big play by Highland gives them the first down. As Jerry Fears, number 40, checks out, number 10, Stephen Malone. Malone checks out, and Fears checks in. I'll get it right in a minute. So Highland gets the first down out at the 30-yard line. Back to pass is the quarterback, and the pass is going to be batted away by number 44.
Good coverage by
Jeremy Ball. Excellent coverage. As he reached in there and knocked that ball away. As completion, just a good play by Jeremy Ball.
Well, you can see the steam going off them players down there if you look hard.
As temperature down around, I'm sure, and close to 30 degrees now. And Highland now blew the ball at the 40-yard line. They're on 40, second down and 10. Back to pass. Here's the quarterback.
Oh, it is.
Pass intercepted by number 56, Trey Hall. I don't know who batted it down, but number 56, Trey Hall comes up with it. And what a good play there.
What a good play.
Good play. If I'm not mistaken, That's probably his first interception. It's certainly the first one I remember. We got an official timeout here for a little equipment adjustment.
Okay, do y'all want to do it now?
Hand off to Martin, and I'll let you explain all that, Ron.
Well, Carrie Campbell is in the hospital right now, and she's in there with an illness, and we're hoping that she gets better. And she was on the dance team, and that was the dance team members there. Just wishing her to get well.
Well, we certainly do, too. Second down, 9 and 10 for the Redskins. The ball at the 39-yard line. Back to pass is Morris. Pass is complete to number 12, Jeremy Presley. Out at the 33-yard line. As Redskins now have got another third down. This one's going to be a third and about 5 from near the 30, about the 33.5-yard line of Highland. So third down and 5 for the Redskins. And timeout by Highland.
We'll take a timeout just for a moment with them.
Okay, third down now and 4 for the Redskins. They need to pick up the first down, and Martin's up the middle, and Martin is going to be stopped short. Penalty flag thrown in the direction of the tackle. Let's see what the call is going to be.
It is against Pocahontas.
Penalty is going to be against the Redskins, I believe. Probably a hold. Let's see. With 8:59 left to go, third quarter. Redskins lead at 14-0. And they had the ball at the 33-yard line of Highland. Now they're going to back it up to the 43. The 10-yard penalty against the Redskins for a hold. This is going to be third down now and 13.
Third and 14 for the Kings.
Ball almost at the 43 of Highlands. Third down, 13 yards to go for first down. Redskins up the line. Back to pass is Morris. Morris getting rushed. Nobody to throw to. Now he throws the pass, and it's incomplete. Morris didn't have anyone to throw to out there. Everybody was covered.
So that brings up
It'll be fourth
kicking
down.
game here.
The line of scrimmage, the 43 of Highland. The 33, Shane Martin, set back to punt. Martin standing on his own 44-yard line. Now he moves up to the 45. And Martin gets the ball. Martin gets a good punt away. It's going to be taken down on the 10-yard line by Highland. So Highland will take over first and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
Well, there's a group right there. I'll tell you, those cheerleaders, they worked hard to bring us our team spirit here. We got a Tribble. That's what I'm saying. I can't think of his first name. I don't know which Tribble boy it is, but it's a Tribble boy. Underneath all that makeup, Redskin. I'll tell you.
And that is a good group of senior high cheerleaders. They've done a good job this year.
They sure are. They're trying to stay warm. They're jumping just like the rest of them.
First down and 10 now for Highland from their own 10-yard line. 8:34 to go in the third quarter. Redskins lead at 14-0. Quarterback rollout. Now he throws the ball. It's going to be intercepted by number 24, Brandon Sisco. Oh, Brandon can hit it. Still on his feet and down inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line. Number 24, Brandon Sisco comes up with yet another big play for the Redskins.
I want to say, sorry, Bob, I didn't get it. Doggone it.
That's an excellent play by number 24, Brandon Sisco. Boy, he made an outstanding interception as he waited till the last second, cut in front of the man, took the ball almost out of his hands, and then returned the ball in a good run down to the 13-yard line. The Redskins knocking on the door down here with 8:19 left to go third quarter. First and 10 from the 13 of Highland.
Oh, fumble on the play. And we did recover.
Back, and luckily gets it back. As one of the Highland Rebels come crashing through that time and disrupted the whole play.
I'm going to tell you what, he really come through that line. I didn't see him come through there.
He shot through there. Good play by Highland defender, but Martin was able to get back and get on the ball, as I think the defender got there about the time the ball was handed off to him.
That's the first play by Martin in the second half, and I think they've got his message for him.
Morris back to pass over the middle. It's complete to Sifford. Complete to Sifford, and it's going to be down close to the 10.
It is a complete.
And a little discussion about whether or not it's complete. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
No doubt, none at all.
That's going to make it third down. They got most of the yardage back, but now it's third down and about 7. Ball from the 10-yard line, 3rd and 7. And off Chester. Chester up the middle, and Chester's down close to the 5. Still short of the first down. They'll get to about the 3, I believe, for first down. So 4th down. 4th down, and let's see how much. 4th and about 2. And the Redskins going to take time out here and talk about it. 4th down now, and 2 for the Redskins. And
it worked.
And the Redskins get the first down the easy way as they pull the Highland Rebels offside. So 1st and goal, they'll mark off half the distance of the goal. So they'll be down close to the 2-yard line.
I believe that'll give them a first down, though. Pretty close.
Oh, yeah, they'll mark off half the distance of the goal.
And 1st and goal. Gotta be. Fast it is. There we go.
Well, that's kind of it's a tricky play there.
It sure was.
Even though it's 5-yard penalty normally, but half the distance to go, they could have come up short on that. But they get the first down. It's 1st and goal from the 2. Paul Morris, 14. It was in the quarterback. Handoff.
Oh, he's in there. Oh!
And Chester is going to get it down to about the 1. As it looked like Chester was going to get through there, but he wasn't able to do it on a good defensive play by one of the Rebels.
I'm saying 21 again.
He may have gotten, they didn't give him as much as I thought he'd gotten. They give him maybe half a yard. We're going to say down at about the 1. Morris put him in. He's in there. Number 14, senior Paul Morris takes it off for the touchdown, and it makes it a 20-0 ball game with 5:53 to go. And I see right also on the special, we're talking about players that are on special teams, number 52, Mike Emmons, and also number 76, Davey Ellis, and number 84, Terrence Haley. They're in on that extra point team as Robert Gates gets set to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And Robert Gates is on the right for the extra point. And with 5:53 left to go, third quarter, the Redskins 21-0 over the Highland Rebels, and dominated this ball game.
I believe totally dominated this ball game, I'll tell you.
And Rod, as you watch the senior high cheerleaders there, we'd like to also say that, of course, number 14, Paul Morris, the quarterback, is a senior playing his last ball game. Number 21, Joey Young, also a senior. Robert Gates, also a senior. And Jade Wells, also a senior. And number 36, Jody Sifford, a senior. Number 44, Jeremy Boss, also a senior playing his last game. Number 56, Trey Hall. And number 60, Matt Morris, also a senior playing his last game. And Bill Haskell, number 75, also a senior. And Brian Ripley, number 88, is also a senior. All those players playing their last game as a Redskin as Joey Young set the kick. Joey gets a short kick taken on the 35 and then brought down on about the 40-yard line by number 44, Jeremy Boss. So the Highland Rebels take over in good field position at their own 40. with 5:48 left to go. Third quarter, Redskins lead at 21-0. And Redskins have really played well this season. And it's just really a shame this team's not going on to the playoffs.
It sure is. They're a ready team right now.
Lost by Rivercrest 1 and lost to Corning by 7, and Redskins are out. Back to pass. Pass is going to be out of the way. Left Sifford. And also 32, Chad Hillemeyer covering on the play. And good coverage by the Redskins that time as pass is thrown out in the flat. Number 65, Craig Balch, checks out. But the Redskins with a good nucleus coming back, Ron. Of course, lose some players at key positions at quarterback and offensive line and receiver, but a good nucleus coming back for next year for the Redskins. As the Redskins little anxious jump over. Joe Young says, I can't wait to get back there.
I got to have some of that front line.
And Joe Young's been in that backfield a lot this year, the other team. They've played well at the nose guard, and he alternates in different situations.
Got to have their Marco meal, I guess. They have been eating their Wheaties, or whatever you want to call it.
I think Joey was, with that new haircut, he wanted to jump in the backfield and show the quarterback his new hairdo.
Is that it? A little lighter.
He got it peeled off. I don't know exactly what kind of look that is, but back to pass is the quarterback. Pass out in the flat. It's going to be
intercepted by Sisco.
It's the 40, the 30, the 25. Brandon Sisco's the 10. Penalty flag down, and Sisco goes in for the touchdown. So we're going to have a penalty flag back here on the 25-yard line. Brandon Sisco on another interception returns it for a touchdown. But penalty flag out at the 24-yard line.
And they're talking
probably going to be a clip on the Redskins.
Oh, boy.
Nevertheless, the Redskins are going to get the ball.
They are that.
But
they are that.
Brandon Sisco showing his speed then. He broke for the ball and made a terrific interception. That's the second interception he's made. He made an interception on the last series.
That he did.
The Redskins. Got a hold on the Redskins. So that's going to move the ball back to the 35. Redskins will take over there. First down and 10 at the 35 of Highland. They lead the ball game 21-0. And they have really taken it to the Highland Rebels. They have outplayed them in every phase of the game. Up the line now, Paul Morris at quarterback. Morris hands the ball off Joey Young, and Joey Young gets over the 30 down to the 29. Blocking for that offensive line, 77, Alex Phillips. And their 74, Derek Kildow. In there, 56, Trey Hall. Into the tackle, 62, Brian Perry. In on that offensive front for the Redskins. As Presley comes out wide left, Chester wide right. Jody Sifford in at tight end, Martin and Young in the backfield. Second down and 5. The motion is Chester. Give to Martin.
Martin up the middle, he's got
20. There's Martin down to the 18.
Clipping.
I think we're going to have an illegal block or a clip against the Redskins. There's number 70, Nick Wallace, and number 52, Mike Emmons, checks in the game. But apparently another penalty on the Redskins.
Costly there.
As
we're getting too excited there.
Perry comes out and 56 Hall. Did you see what the signal was? It was an illegal block or
Yep. Below the knees there.
The illegal block called against the Redskins. Going to back the ball up to the 40-yard line of Highland. Redskins lead the ball game 21-0 and have dominated the ball game. The bad thing about that earlier, that was a terrific run by number 24, Brandon Sisco, for a touchdown and interception, but a penalty calls it back. In motion is Chester. Back to pass is Morris. Morris's pass complete to Chester. Chester to the 30. Chester to the 26-yard line. Good move by Casey Chester to pick up 3 or 4 yards. That's the kind of move he put on Walnut Ridge last week and scored as a little side step, and he was off to the races last week. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be third down now and 2. The ball is at the 27-yard line of Highland. The Redskins would like to move the ball across here and pick up this first down. As Morris hands the ball to Martin. Martin's got the first down.
Oh, he's got plenty of room.
And Martin is down to the 14-yard line. And boy, Shane Martin is having one more ball game.
Exploding through that front line.
Another one of those super sophomores. Shane Martin, number 33. So it's first and 10 at the 15-yard line of Highland for the Redskins. 3:40 left to go, third quarter. Redskins lead the ball game 21-0. And moving the ball, Martin is down to about the 11. Offensively in there for the Redskins, number 7. Nick Wallace, another sophomore, in on the offensive line, and I believe, not for sure if Emmons is still in there or not, is number 60, Matt Morris, is the center. Yeah, number 52 is in at a right tackle. That's Emmons. As up the line, second down and 7.
As Morris holds the ball.
Morris takes the ball down to about the 7 on the quarterback keeper. Number 14, Paul Morris, the senior quarterback, and has done an excellent job for the Redskins this year.
He has that.
He has really played some good football.
Coming out is Shane Martin. Going in is Casey Chester.
Third down and 2 for the Redskins. Ball at the 7-yard line of Highland. Morris with the ball. Morris's pass out for Jeremy Baltz is caught close to a first down. Number 44, Jeremy Baltz, catches the pass from Morris out very close to the first down.
We're talking a yard.
A little short. It's going to be about a half a yard short. So number 56, Hall, checks in. Trey Hall and 33, Martin. Has fourth down now and about 50 yards.
33 or 21. What do you think? What's the point?
Well, let's set it up. Okay, Martin. How about Martin?
Okay.
How about Martin off the left side?
Okay, sounds good. Let's go for it.
How about Morris?
How about Morris for the keeper?
Morris picks up the first down.
Picks up the first down.
Who's totally wrong? You know, I think Paul Morris has ran the ball more tonight than he has all year.
Oh, he has. I'll tell you. And nothing shabby about it either.
No, a couple of quarterback sneaks and a couple of keepers. Senior Paul Morris, number 14, picks up the first down. And the Redskins now with a first down and goal to go at about the 4-yard line. Hand off Martin, and Martin is stacked up at about the 3.
Official timeout. Having a little bit of an equipment problem there.
Redskins with a second down and goal to go from the 2. And Jeremy Baltz, number 44. Jeremy, we're going to have to fix that helmet for you. As pad keeps coming loose on him, but now we're set. Young, Jeremy Baltz, and Martin in the backfield. Like that Chester. Chester in for the touchdown. Casey Chester.
Casey
takes it off the score, and the Redskins
stacking up the board here.
On the board again. As the Redskins are rolling, and I wish they'd quit this run, because it makes me want even more to get in that first-round playoff.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Our boys could do it to them right now.
Robert Gates up to attempt the extra point. He's been perfect so far.
Yep, and it's no good.
I said that.
No good.
I jinxed him, I think.
You sure did.
As it goes off to the left, but the Redskins lead this ball game 27-0. With a minute 21 left to go, third quarter.
And we got a whole quarter left to go, Gary. Like I said, with a minute 21 left, Pocahontas Redskins 27 and the Highland Rebels 0. To kick off here.
Joey Young set the kick after the touchdown. And Redskins lead this ball game over the Highland Rebels 27-0 and have very much dominated the ball game. Joey Young is going to go down on about the 16-yard line, taken there by Highland. And he's going to be by number 10, Stephen Malone. And there's another one of those super sophomores, number 10, Stephen Malone.
What can you say?
And the Redskins are running away this one here. We're still in the third quarter, and our score is 27-0. And the Redskins, you got to remember, they attempted two field goals, so they've had the ball down deep several times. But got some new players in the ballgame. Number 61, Chad Benson, a defensive end. 26, Travis James at a cornerback. Handoff up the middle, and still with the ball. And still going, finally down. And tackled by host of the Redskins. Number 26, James, and number 51, Chris Hinkle. Number 40, Jerry Fears. 56, Trey Hall, 65, Craig Baltz.
Number 48, Jerry.
32, Chad Tielemeier, the other cornerback. Safeties are Sisco and Chester. And Brandon Sisco's had a good ball game tonight. Come up with two big interceptions. As Highland almost in a situation where they've got to pass now. And off right side. And number 32, Ron Abb. That was an excellent play over there by number 32, Chad Tielemeier. Also Fears over there. But number 32, Tielemeier, he was blocked. And Tielemeier just fought his block off and dropped the ball carrier. Outstanding play by 32, Chad Tielemeier. And that was an excellent play. And Tielemeier, another one of those super sophomores. And Highland picks up the first down. It'll be first down and 10 yards to go. Ball out the 36-yard line of Highland. 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and they're just going to let the clock run down. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter with the Redskins leading this ball game over the Highland Rebels, 27-0. And our number 40, Jerry Fears, number 51, Chris Hinkle, and number 56, Trey Hall. As number 63, Steve Kincaid checks in, and number 10, Stephen Malone, comes in the ball game. The last quarter of the 92 season, the Redskins looking to go 7-3 and a real successful season for the Redskins. And we're going to get time to go over the complete roster for you here shortly. Head off right side. He's hemmed up by Joey Young and dropped. So number 21, Joey Young, dropped the ball. And Ron, we'd like to certainly give credit to the coaching staff.
Yeah, we do.
Senior High Redskins, they played real well. Of course, head coach and athletic director Dave Williams. And he's assisted by David Wellman, the offensive coordinator, assistant coach. Dallas Hire also, and John Malone and Alan Bennett. And good coaching staff. They've done a good job for the Redskins this year. And we'll go over the complete roster. We just get bits and pieces as we can get it in here in the fourth quarter. Highland back to pass. And we're going to have pass interference. Jeremy, he wanted a piece of the action. If you guys can do it, I can too. Yeah, one thing wrong with that. For Jeremy, there was an offensive player in his way.
That it was.
And he just ran over the pass receiver. That's all right, Jeremy. That was a good effort.
They deserve a little action like that.
Jeremy Baltz. And he's been certainly an asset to the Senior High Redskins this year. A senior playing his last game. And for the Senior High Redskins, Stephen Malone, he has a sophomore. Philip Brinkley, a sophomore. Jeremy Presley, a junior. Paul Morris, a senior. Matthew Todd, a sophomore. Joey Young, a senior. Robert Gates, a senior. Brandon Sisco, a junior. Jay Groves, a senior. Chad Tielemeier, a sophomore. Shane Martin, a sophomore. It's first down and 10 for Highland. Screen pass, tip.
And he did.
I don't know the ball is. I believe the Redskins have got it. They do. They do have the ball. Redskins come up to the ball. Yeah. Where's that ball, did they? As the screen pass was just busted up in the middle in there. I know I could see Trey Hall slapping around in there trying to knock that ball down, and I'm not sure if he's the one that knocked it out. But nevertheless, it was recovered by the Redskins as we see a new offensive team in. Number 63, Steve Kincaid, the center. Number 10, Stephen Malone, is the quarterback. Jerry Fears and Travis James in the backfield. Handoff to Travis James, and he's stopped for a loss. No gain on the play for Travis James as Highland stacks it up. We'll try to set everybody for you. Number 49 in the ball game is Chris Rose. Number 52, Mike Emmons. Number 84, Terrence Haley. Number 70, Nick Wallace in at left tackle, I believe. Number 24, Brandon Sisco. Split wide to the right. Stephen Malone is the quarterback. Number 10. Handoff right side, Fears. Fears cuts it up, and Fears is down to the 41-yard line.
As we've seen Fears many times.
Good run that ball like that. He's done an excellent job when he's been called on to go on offense because he played a good on defense this year. Number 11, Philip Brinkley, checks in. And we'll try to get the rest of the roster for you. It's third down now and 4. Ball at the 41 of Highland. 3rd and 4 for the Redskins. Handoff Fears. And Fears slipped down as he tried to cut it up. It's going to be no gain on the play, so 4th down now for the Redskins. And we'll continue that roster. And Shane Martin, number 33. Of course, Martin is a sophomore. Casey Chester, a junior. Jody Siffer, a senior. Jerry Fears, a sophomore. Jeremy Angel, a sophomore. Jeremy Baltz, a senior. As we're set to punt, Martin gets the ball, and Martin gets a high punt. Fair catch call for down at the 22-yard line. So Highland will take over. They're on 22, and continue with the roster. Chris Rose is a sophomore. Chris Smith, a sophomore. Chris Hinkle, a junior. Mike Emmons, a junior. Ben Baltz, a sophomore. Mike Emmons is a sophomore. Like I said, a junior. Mike Emmons, a sophomore. Ben Baltz, a sophomore. Trey Hall, a senior. Matt Morris, a senior. Chad Benson, a junior. Brian Perry, a junior. Steve Kincaid, a sophomore. Craig Baltz, a junior. Mike Purcell, a sophomore. Nick Wallace, a sophomore. Terrence Haley, a sophomore. As Highland up, 1st down and 10. Give up the middle, and he's cut down there, tackled by Trey Hall. Number 56, 51, Chris Hinkle. And number 36, Jody Siffer, also in on the play. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 for Highland. Derek Kildow is a sophomore. Bill Houseman, a senior. Davey Ellis, a sophomore. Alex Phillips, a junior. Sean Smith, a junior. Joe Jansen, a sophomore. John McFall, a junior. David Williams, a junior. Travis James, a sophomore. Brian Ripley, a senior. Michael Morris, a sophomore. As handoff on the right side, and Bailey picked up by Hall and slung down, but more Redskins there. Number 61, Chad Benson. Number 10, Stephen Malone. And also 56, Trey Hall had a hold of him, and he kind of had him by the jersey. He peeled back around, and Hall came back and hit him again.
And out comes Siffer.
Siffer comes
number 21, Young.
So a lot of new faces in the ball game for the Redskins. Number 49 on defense of the cornerback, Chris Rose. Number 26, Travis James. In on defense at a cornerback. Defensive line, number 60, Matt Morris. Number 63, Steve Kincaid. Number 10, Stephen Malone at a defensive end. Number 65, Craig Baltz on the defensive line. And number 61, Chad Vinson at the other defensive end. 7:16 left to go in the ball game. Redskins lead the ball game 27-0. On a cold, cold night here at Schoonover Stadium. Temperature down around 30 degrees, I'm for certain. Handoff the right side, and
he is stopped.
He dropped over there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Run down over there by Martin. As number 80, Joe Jetson, checks in. Number 83 checks in the ball game. David Williams.
A lot of numbers going out there.
Also, Ron, the one player I missed, number 29, and that's, you can pronounce his name for me. He's
okay, Tobias Tuskog.
And he is the foreign exchange student from Sweden, and he got an extra point last week in that win over Walnut Ridge. And dragged down by number 60, Matt Morris. Penalty flag on the play. I don't know what that's going to do. We're on after the tackle.
That's Talskog. That's it, Talskog. It's Skog over there in Sweden. That's it.
Okay. And number 66 now checks in, Mike Purcell. Got a personal foul against the Redskins. Number 60, Matt Morris, checks out. And Matt Morris, the senior, playing his last ball game for the Redskins. 6:34 left to go in the ball game. Redskins lead it 27-0. Over the Highland Rebels. And the last ball game of the year. And don't forget, folks, basketball will be cranking up here in a couple of weeks. We'd like to invite everybody to come out and see both the girls and the boys Redskins this year and see how they fare as give up the middle. And a tackle made in there by number 66, Mike Purcell, who just went in the ball game. A good tackle by Purcell. Pick up of about 4 on the play. Second down now and 6. For Highland. 5:50 left to go in the game. There's a lot of new faces. Safety's now number 80, Joe Jansen. And didn't get the other safety back to pass. Pass on the flat and it's complete. And he was taken out of bounds there by number 26, Travis James. But it's enough for the first down for the Rebels. The other safety, number 83, David Williams. And 88, Brian Ripley checks in now, the cornerbacks. And number 41, Jeremy Angel checks in. Number 75, Bill Hausman. There's 49, Chris Rose. 88, Brian Ripley are the cornerbacks. Number 80, Joe Jansen. 83, David Williams, the safeties. First down and 10 for Highland. Ball at the 38-yard line. The pass over the middle is going to be batted down by number 33, Martin.
Ball batted down by Steve Martin.
Make it second down as number 41, Jeremy Angel on the defensive front. Number 63, Steve Kincaid. There's 81, John McCall checks in at linebacker. 33, Martin comes out. Second down and 10 now for Highland. The ball to 34 of the Redskins. Handoff right side. A little room over there to right, and he's cut down. Ripley knocks him off his feet and finished off by number 78 over there. That's Sean Smith. And Randy talking about the basketball. I'm looking forward to basketball this year as Redskins should field a real competitive basketball team, the senior high Redskins. And I think the senior high Lady Redskins promised to have a good season. And I think should have 2 good junior high teams. So I look forward to basketball teams. Basketball this year. Handoff, he is on number 84, Terrence Haley. Terrence Haley, number 84, made a good play. He fought off the blocker and brought the ball carrier down. That's going to bring up fourth down now for Highland and about 3. Ball is down at the 31-yard line. I'm at the 20, that's the 27 of the Redskins. Fourth down and a long 2. And so we'd like to invite everybody out to come out and watch the basketball Redskins and the Lady Redskins. Fourth down now and 2. Handoff right side.
Fumble play.
It's not going to be enough for the first down. The Redskins are going to take over on their own 24-yard line. First down and 10 Redskins. And the Redskins going to go on to be 7-3, and I think that's a good season.
That's a real good season. They haven't got anything to be, to come up against Rivercrest with a score of 13 square?
14-13.
14-13. And face off against them and play Corning and get so close. I I mean, they've done a good
They've
job.
had an excellent year. Take away 2 or 3 plays, and Redskins will very well be the conference champions. Malone at quarterback, handoff to Fears. Fears is out to the 30, and Fears out to the 38-yard line. So a good pickup of number 40, Jerry Fears.
There's the ball to about the 34-yard line.
And offensively for the Redskins, number 52, Mike Emmons. In there, 65, Craig Balt. 76, Davey Ellis. 84, Terrence Haley. Number 63, Steve Kincaid is the center. And number 77, Alex Phillips. I believe he's in at the right guard position. He is. Fears and James in the backfield. Malone on a quarterback rollout. And Malone is up to the 40, or I thought he was. He got drove back there. He got up to the 37, but it's enough for a first down. As Nick Wallace, number 70, checks in. Number 11, Philip Brinkley. Number 88, Brian Ripley. And number 50 checks in the ball game, Chris Smith. As all the Redskins get into play here. I believe the Redskins is he's dancing the jig now.
Yeah, he's getting with it.
Early.
He's getting with it.
He's getting with it there. Felton gets the Redskins for legal procedure to the back it up 5 yards. 250. I got another tape in there. Last play, no gain on the play, so it's second down, 9-15 for the Redskins out at the 35-yard line. And off Fears right side. And Fears is up to the 40. Fears is up to the 43-yard line. So a good tough run by number 40, Jerry Fears, and he's done a good job running the football.
But again.
And as the season winds down here with 1:44 left to go in the 1992 football season, the Redskins are going to win this ball game. They're going to finish 7-3 and a real good record. And we'd like to also mention, Ron, while we were talking about the junior high Redskins, they wrapped the season up. They finished at 6-1-2, and boy, they had an outstanding year. And off Travis James, and Travis James is up to the 50. 47, first down for the Redskins. Travis James, number 26. And a good run by Travis James takes the ball inside the Rebel territory to the 47-yard line with 1:14 to go in the game.
Once again, we want to thank those sponsors out there. I'll tell you, without them, we couldn't bring this back to you live with tape delay. They've been good to us on the road, and I'd like to thank them personally.
That's right, Ron. Handoff up the middle to Fears, I believe. He fights forward and picks up a couple of yards. Second down now for the Redskins. 35 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 8 from the 46. Malone hands the ball off to Fears, and Fears is down to the 41.
I got it. They got him. They got him good.
And they already got Coach.
They sure did. You missed it, Gary.
Did you get it?
I got it. They got
I
Coach.
didn't get to see it. As this ball game is going to be history with 10 seconds to go. The Redskins finished the 1992 season at 7 wins and 3 losses, and have played outstanding. Outstanding. They win this ball game over the Highland Rebels, 27-0. Folks, that's the end of the 1992 season. As Coach Williams gets gone through the ice bucket, you can see he's still well. I missed it.
He got awful good. So I got it on film, but I'll tell you what, he's got to be cold.
Fine job by the entire Redskin team this year and coaching staff. And this has been a good year. It's been a good senior high and junior high Redskins.
Well, Gary, I want to thank you again for this year. And that's in gear. This is our third year doing this, and I appreciate you helping out with us. Gary,
I appreciate it, Ron, and I certainly have enjoyed it every minute of it. I enjoy it more every year.
I'll tell you what, we progressively grow with this team, and hopefully can keep doing it. Once again, this has been your Pocahontas Redskins football. Y'all stay tuned now as we wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving and Christmas, because we're not going to be able to see them, Gary.
Right. Well, well, we'd like to remind everybody to be sure and try to get out and catch some of the senior high basketball and junior high basketball. The Redskin basketball, we crank it up here shortly, so we'd like to invite everybody to come out and watch those.
Watch them all. So once again, this is Pocahontas Redskins football.